Hello Crystal Kingdom, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be reviewing Premium Finish Optimus Prime and Premium Finish Megatron. So here they are, and they look really good. I really like the paint job of these ones. The old paint job were good, but I really think the paint job on these guys are good. As you can see, all the green here for the front. You see he has more kind of battle damage and stuff. As you can see, as we go over here, you can see a bunch more battle damage going along the edge here. As you see going along the edge here, you got a bunch of battle damage there. And there's some battle damage there, but that's my robot mode. So yeah, there's the bottom, there's the top, and he does roll, as he should. And he rolls. And here's Megatron, and we'll go over the accessories in just a second. But Megatron does have some rotation here. You can move the barrel a full 360. But yeah, so there's the bottom. He is basically just doing some weird yoga pose. Yeah, he's just here. Hi, how are you? But yeah, there's Megatron. He also rolls. And he rolls with the 4 reels at the bottom. He does roll as he should. And he is blast effect compatible, so he can shoot at the front of the cannon, shooting that Prime, and just knock them over. And yeah. So there they are. So let's do some comparisons real quick. And there's the first comparison right there with Optimus and Megatron. So first we're going to do Prime. So here's Prime with JP93. So you can see, Prime is bigger. Here is the Last Night Drift. And here he is again with Megatron. Now it's time for Megatron, so Prime, of course, already done. The Last Night Drift. JP93. So there you have that. Now let's go on to accessories. First accessory, Prime has the most accessories, and we'll talk about Megatron's accessories when we get into the transformation and when he's in robot mode. So first, we have his axe, and then we also have his gun. For storage, you can put these on top of each other. Come back here to this part here, and you can put that right there. And you can use this with the Earthrise trailer or the alternate universe Optimus Prime trailer. So there you go. Okay, let's get on to transformations. We're going to start off with Megatron here. And this transformation is going to be a little harder because one of his knees from on mine is going to be really, really tight for some reason. So let's get on with this. So first, you're going to come to the cannon and you're just going to rip off the entire cannon. So we're going to transform this first. You're basically just going to split it in the middle. And then you're just going to swing it to the front to where it kind of, you're going to want to kind of bring these out a little bit. So then it will sit back in the middle. And it should come together, making the sword. Then there's the sword, and this is what that looks like. Oh, and you can use this cannon too with the blast effect. So, yeah, I'll show that more for Megatron. It's robot mode, but something you can do is if you don't want to use that cannon, you can flip the cannon around, and then he has that cannon like that. So that works too. For the sake of it, we're gonna keep it for, you know what. So, you're gonna come down here and bring that down. Because there's a tab here and a slot there. Then you're gonna bring this panel down. You're going to bring the knee up. This is the knee, but this is the tight knee. But you're gonna bring the knee up. There we go. You're gonna bring the knee up and then snap that into place right there. And you just gotta turn this around like that. You're gonna bring this piece in, you're gonna bring the foot out, and then you're gonna bring the heel spur out, just like that. Now same thing on the other side. You're going to untap that. I'm going to bring this panel down. Going to use the knee. Like so. You gotta bring this down. Turn the leg around. Put this panel back. And use the heel spur. Now we have whatever this is, but anyway. Now we're going to turn the waist like that. So then his body is facing the front, and now I'm going to lift up just a little bit. Okay, first what you're going to want to do is you're going to lift this up, just like so. Now you're going to untab these from the side. If you can't see, here you go. You're going to untab these from the side like that, and from the other side. You're going to bring this piece up, and it's going to get stuck on pieces, but that's fine. Gotta lift this piece up like so, and then you gotta bring out the arms all the way around. They just throw the arms, they kind of just do tap it like this. So you're gonna untap that and you're gonna take all of this around. Now you're gonna bring these panels down on the elbows, shoulders, not elbows. You're gonna bring the elbows out, and then you're gonna bring the cannon around. Bring out his hands. Now you're going to bring up, actually first you're going to tap the arms in. But now you're going to bring up Megatron's entire headpiece here, as you're going to close these now. And then you're going to bring this down until like right here where there's 2 tabs and 2 slots. So you're going to bring that down. And there you go. And then you're going to bring his head down. And there you go. There you have Megatron in his robot mode, and he looks insane. I do have to say, I really like this guy. I don't care what any other people say, I think he looks really good overall. I don't care about the little pixels. It looks like damage, or like it looks like sand across everywhere. But yeah, so he can use his cannon as a, so you can't put a blast effect in his cannon. So then he can shoot any Autobots standing in his way. So yeah, if you want to do that, you can. So he's like shooting at any Autobots in his way. Maybe he's shooting at Prime. Who knows? He could be shooting at Prime for all you know. So there's that. So now we're going to give him his cannon. Now we're going to give him his cannon sword. And here it is. You just kind of just want to put it right there, like there, and that looks really, really cool. Really like that sword. Something else you can do with it, so you can plug out the end of his cannon and give him like a cannon gun, cannon sword gun thing. Or what I like to do is that you can bring it onto his arm. So let's say Megatron loses, if you ever play like this, if Megatron ever loses his cannon, smack this one on his arm, split it open, and then you can turn these pieces. Right, so you see this piece, you can just turn it, just like so, giving you kind of like that open look there, if you want that. But there's Megatron, all transformed, and here are the articulation. The articulation is pretty simple. He can't turn his head full 360 just because of how the helmet is. He can look that way far, and you can look that way that far. You can look up, and he can look farther up, then it looks bad. And I don't do that unless there's like not much. Like at a top view, he still kind of, he just looks up just a little bit. But if you're going to do that, you gotta have like a scene like this, where he's like, I won't fail again, Prime. Like something like that. And he has a full 360 on the arms. Elbows can go 90 degrees. And they do lock into place at that point there. So as soon as you get right here, lock into place. Hands can only move in for transformation. Waist can do a full 360. His leg can go out that far, back that far because of all the stuff in the way. But if you move it, you can get just a little more. His knee can do a 90 degree. He's gonna go out that far, and he got an ankle pivot there, and then his heel spur can move, and so can his foot go back and forth. But that's more for transformation again. And now we're gonna move on to Prime. Prime is more complex, has more complex transformation, but we will get through it. Don't you worry. So here's Prime. Try to make sure that this video isn't too long. So here's Prime, and I really like Prime. I do have to say I really do like Prime. So first, we're gonna come to the feet, and you're gonna open up the feet, just like so. You're gonna come here, and then you're going to bring these panels out. Like that. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. You're going to bring those panels out. You're going to bring down the legs. You're going to split the legs. You're going to take the wheels right here to turn them around. For here, you're going to see this piece. You're going to flip this piece out. And then you're going to come to the back, and it's going to meet right there with a tab there and a slot there. It should just meet, and if it doesn't meet, kind of just hold it. And then you kind of just want to do that. And same thing for the other side. And then you're going to flip the legs around and bring these panels down like that. And now you're going to come here to the front. Let me raise up the camera just a little bit. So you're going to come here to the front, bring those two pieces out, and start bringing all these pieces out. Just like so. You're going to come to the wheels, you're going to bring these pieces down, just like so. You're going to come to the arms, you're going to bring them out, just like that. And I guess we can finish the inside. So you're going to bring this piece, and it's just going to stoop into place like there. And then you're going to bring this in, and there's a towel there and a slot there. And then you have an arm all done. Second first, just like the first. And now you're going to come to the front of the truck, and you're going to bring this out, and there's some nice detail right there. It looks like that's supposed to be the Matrix, but you're going to bring this up, so then you can bring the arms, raise the camera, so then you can raise the arms back, and then you're going to bring the wheels, and you're going to not push them in the chest just yet. You're gonna bring his crotch up, and then you're gonna bring the legs back down. You're going to open up the chest windows, and then you're gonna bring out his head, and just like so. Now you're gonna bring the wheels in, like that. Close the chest windows. You're gonna come to the back here. You're going to close these pieces here. Actually, before I do that, you're supposed to bring this piece up. Bring these pieces down, flip this piece up, and turn it around. And then there are two tabs, two slots, and then I'll just plug it like so. And there is Optimus Prime. I really like Optimus Prime. I like what they did with Optimus Prime. And let's finish this off real quick with the weapons. The gun is fine. And so you're just going to bring this up. You're going to bring this side, and you're going to bring this side out. Feeding the long blade, and you'll bring this piece out and we're feeding the short blade. And yeah, there you go. So Optimus's articulation can do a full 360 at the arm, just like barely over a 90 degrees. His head can do a full 360. I think I already did that one. His legs can go out that far. His legs can go back that far. Legs can go out that far, way more than 90 degrees. He can keep himself in the back of the head, and he got some ankle tiltage there. And then you can kind of use this like as a cape, as like he's going out into the wind or something. You know, you do what you want with it. Like use it as a cape if you want. So yeah, there's Prime. So let's give him his weapons. So let's give him his axe right here. We're going to put his axe in his right hand. And then we got his gun. I put his gun in his left hand. So there you go. And here he is with Megatron. Now, height-wise, I think in the show, Megatron was indeed taller than Prime. So then this does work out. Actually, Megatron and Prime were kind of the same size, so that kind of works out there. If you bring up Megatron's head just a little bit more, kind of straighten him out, straighten Prime out too, you kind of see that Megatron's like the same height or barely like an inch taller. Not even an inch, maybe like a millimeter taller. So yeah. So first comparisons we have for Optimus and Megatron. We have, so I can get him in a decently good looking pose here. Just so I can get them in. Like that. And first comparison we have is mainframe. Next up we have the next review coming up. And you can't really see them, but here's Megatron. Here's Prime. This would be the next review, by the way. Here he is with the human of that set. And here he is. What was that? Let's see what's gonna do. Here he is with the Last Night Megatron. I just pulled him from the back. But here he is with the Last Night Megatron. So they are Voyager scale. So there you go. So there you have Premium Finish, Optimus, and Megatron. Now these look really good. I really enjoy messing around with Megatron and Optimus Prime. I have to say, my favorite one of this group is definitely Optimus Prime. And I have to say that the battle damage that they added was amazing, because the first version of Megatron was not that good. And the first version of the Siege Optimus Prime, it didn't do that well. And mine broke on me, so that's why I'm happy to have this new one. And that's basically all I have to say. And I love the sword for Megatron. I love the axe for Prime. I just love how they made this to where this looks really good. And I'm happy that this ended up really well. So if you did enjoy this video, please, what was I gonna say? Sorry for the click blooper. But if you did enjoy the video, I hope you did. Please enjoy. All the bloopers are ending up at the end. I'm so sorry. If you like this video, please hit the like button or whatever. I don't care. I don't like saying that stuff because then nobody hits the like button. But if you did like the video, please show me some support, and I'll see you guys in the next one. This is your Crystal Kingdom signing off. Your Crystal King signing off.